am not a fan of Jamal Bryant. I can never say I've ever listened to a Jamal Bryant sermon. But I fully back Jamal Bryant in this. Let Jamal Bryant be Jamal Bryant. At the end of the day, you guys don't pay tithe at his church. Y'all don't give offering at his church. And 95% of the time, as a guy who grew up in the Christian church, yes, in the Catholic church too. That's how we got free religion. That's free religion. That's how we got free tuition in Catholic school. Yes. As someone that was there, I will clearly tell you, you guys are making a big issue off of nada. Because most of y'all don't even listen to him anyway. And it's not the fact that most of y'all just don't listen to him anyway. It's the fact that I look at him and then I look at you. And very few people who comment or have the position to do it. Now, I'm telling you, I say it again. I was in the AME church when Jamal Bryant's father was actually head of the AME church. I was a young whippersnapper going from church to church, giving a good little Martin Luther King I Have a Dream speech, and then they would throw down $5, $10 at the end of the altar, and I make a little bit of money. The time has come to an end. Jamal Bryant don't care about what you got to say. Honestly, he shouldn't care about what you have to say. Because when you guys give your comments, because we're in a commenting society, everybody has an opinion. I get it. I would want my wife to rock out to say, I want, look, she dress. She popping. If that's the way he wants to dress her, if she's 100% cool with it, let her rock. Let them rock.
Congratulations.
Well and all done. I'm going to say is
amazing, incredible, outstanding, amazing.
Your attempts to control lust demons of people who don't have any attempting to control their lust demons make your attempting to control their lust demons futile. Who cares? If that is going to put you into a place where you're concerned with lust demons, Negro, you need to turn off Netflix, you need to turn off Prime, and you better not go and watch any of these cheating soulless cheater shows that come out on YouTube. You better stay away. Because it's stupid. It's dumb. When you have a banging wife, when your wife is fly as heck, and there's a lot of men out here, I follow another couple, the husband, I think he's, Mr. Workout, Mr. Train, it's a bunch of them. Their wives are in videos looking just like that. Nobody say anything about it because they not pastors. Y'all put too much damn pressure on these doggone pastors and preachers. Y'all pressure them like they got the answers. And I keep trying to tell y'all ain't gonna find none of these answers unless you get in the presence of God. You ain't gonna find no peace for your soul until you have a relationship and not these words in a book that you just quote and throw up on people whenever you want to.
Congratulations. Well done.
You got to stop it. You got to. Because I don't want to hear none of your freaking comments about Jamal Bryant. Now, in this video, leave a comment below. You're welcome to leave it. I want to hear what you got to say. Do you feel the same way I feel about it? But I've listened to your other comments because it's not on my video. And I'm just laughing. I'm laughing because I always see it from the busted women, or I may see it from the guys that everybody know you don't get none. Let the man do what he do. Make it do what you do, Smokey. That's his church. He has his personal relationship with God. And that's what y'all don't get. All of this stuff, y'all rule keeping, y'all, I kept this rule and the rule says she can't look better than me. I'm going to tell you, you think that these women dress, you think she's dressing for the men, the lust dreaming of the men? No. She don't want your man. Tell Grandpa stay in his pool, in his chair in the pool, in the pulpit. They don't want the man. She ain't dressing for the man. She dressing for the women that's going to look at Jamal and say, oh, he got a podcast. He do eight. Oh yeah. That's the minister. She letting them know, hey, listen, you better come correct because I got it on lock. And you know what? I applaud her. I let me hold on real quick. Hold on. Yes, she gets an applause from me. And I will give her applause and I'll raise a hand. I'm like, because at the end of the day, we created this in the church. Y'all guys think that y'all the Holy Spirit and y'all think y'all God and y'all use your level of guilt, condemnation, holding up your nose to govern and direct not just pastors like him, but the whole atmosphere when it comes to this Christianity. Like God can't control it himself. Like God needs you to direct them in what to do. Like God care about your opinion. You know that the people that really rock with God, honestly, the first rule lesson number 1 is we don't care about the opinion of people, period. Because that's the easiest way to slavery and bondage that you can ever get. And it always guarantees you a miserable morning, afternoon, and evening. Yeah. If he has any conviction, he'll have it. And honestly, I don't even think he should tell you about it because it ain't none of your damn business. That's it.
Congratulations, well done.
Rock it, Jamal.
A wife I would rush home to that I wanted to be excited to see. When we walked in there, I said, shake it fast, watch yourself.
Some of y'all ain't happy to get home to your wives at all. Y'all have no happiness there. And it's just all done. And it ain't coming back.
If you don't have nobody that you excited about, trade that booger in and find you somebody that Negroes can talk about. How did you bag that?
How'd you bag that? Boy. Listen, this is going to remain a topic. You got to realize these guys are like Atlanta religious royalty. I don't know what you call it. But I knew Jamal was not playing by any of you guys' rules a long time ago. Like, Jamal needs you to actually talk about this situation and continue to blow it up Vanity Fair and People Magazine and all those other channels. And I'm cool with that. I think what he's saying and doing, that's his challenge. A kick to the system. You know, that's his challenge kick. I still don't see anything there. Listen, if you see something and you saw something that was pornographic in nature, leave a comment because I didn't see it.
Let me say to you, I'm a public servant. I've been a public servant my whole life. I don't mind, nor am I offended, nor am I moved if you talk about me. Have at it. But you ain't gonna talk about my wife.
And that's where I stop right there. Jamal, you can't control people from talking about your wife. People are going to talk about it because you guys are tethered together for eternity. And people are just going to say it. But I got what you're saying. You're not going to let it go without you making your own comment. And your comment is you're going to make your own comment about her. And you want it. Listen, nobody just going to talk and I ain't going to say what I got to say. I ain't mad at Jamal Bryant for that. Matter of fact, all of y'all that have an issue with Jamal Bryant concerning that, listen, the church don't, you guys are not God's enforcers. You're not. Never have and never will be. And we're entering a stage right now, if you don't know and you haven't seen it, pastors are human beings and they just gonna screw up. They've been doing it for a long time. But more and more of them will stop caring what you think at all, period. Because if somebody had a videotape of what your wife looked like when you took her out, two things would be true. They'll be crying for you. Or they gonna be hating on you. It ain't gonna be no in between.
Congratulations, well done.
It ain't gonna be no in between. And Jamal Bryant knows, in order to weather the storm of the upcoming years of marriage, Jamal, I've been married 19 years, Jamal, and I'm gonna tell you, I think you only made it one, and then you're throwing up hands and everything. Just weather the next 20 years. Then you're gonna be older. It ain't gonna stay the same, Jamal. Well, let me take that back. She paid a pretty penny for that. It is probably gonna stay the same. But at the end of the day, Jamal, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter. Forget what they got to say. Listen to the conviction of the Holy Spirit and keep moving. And if you felt you needed to do that just to peacock, people, it doesn't even matter. It never has mattered, and it never will matter, because as long as we got something to talk about, Jamal, you will always be the gift that keeps giving. And this is my first time ever agreeing with Jamal Bryant on anything. Yes, the dress is bad. Yes, his wife is bad in the dress. Now let's move on with life. Because at the end of the day, bro, I'm trying to tell you, and it is still the truth, from somebody who's been married 19 years. I like it when she dresses, she look bad. Oh, Leon, you're not a pastor. He's a pastor. Y'all need to stop worshiping these damn pastors. Y'all need to get into the book and learn it for your doggone self. Because these guys, you don't want to worship them. You don't want them. You got to, because you can't think for yourself. Most of them only push fear. And fear will always keep you in a place where you're always feeling down, depressed, and condemnation. I truly believe the black church has some part to play in the mental health situation that's taking place. They don't really talk about the situation. They don't talk about none of that. Very few do. I've seen some men of God out there, and they're great teachers. There's some really good teachers, and there's some bad teachers. But that's just like everything else. You got some really good traders, some bad traders. You got some really good investors, some bad investors. It's just the way it is. Like, follow for the next piece. Leave a comment. I will see you guys on the next video. I very much appreciate just you jumping on here. This is just what I do. Peace.